Hello, and welcome to Speak English with me. I'm Amy, and I'm here to help you speak English with more confidence and joy. In this episode, I'll speak slowly and clearly so you can repeat after me and practice your speaking step by step. Today, we're going to learn 100 daily routine sentences in English. By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe your entire day from morning to night using clear, natural English sentences. Why is talking about your daily routine so important? Because your routine is real. It's something you do every single day. You know it well. You don't need to search for difficult words or complicated ideas. You just need to talk about your real life. What time you wake up, what you eat for breakfast, how you spend your afternoon, what you do before bed. When you practice describing your day in English, you're practicing useful English. English you can use in real conversations with real people. And here's the best part. When you talk about your own routine, you begin to think in English. You stop translating in your head. You speak more naturally and feel more confident. So today, we'll learn sentences for morning, afternoon, and evening. I'll say each sentence clearly, and you can repeat after me. We'll also practice short stories where you can shadow me and speak along with me at the same time. Let's begin with the morning. Morning is the most important part of your day. It sets your mood and gives you energy. Let's learn how to describe your morning routine in English. I'll teach you the practice method first, then we'll go through many morning sentences together. Now let's practice this together. I'll say it 3 times. Let's try this slowly first. I usually wake up at 7. Good. Now a bit faster. I usually wake up at 7. Excellent. One more time at natural speed. I usually wake up at 7. Very good. Let's do one more with the full practice. I'll say it 3 times at different speeds. Let's start slowly. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30. Good. Now a bit faster. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30. Excellent. One more time at natural speed. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30. Very good. Now you understand the method. For the next sentences, I'll say each one once, and you repeat after me. Ready? Let's continue. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I like to take a deep breath and stretch my arms. Then I sit up slowly and get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I brush my teeth slowly and carefully for 2 minutes. Then I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel awake and fresh. Sometimes I take a quick shower, especially if I feel sleepy. When I shower, I like to listen to soft music. After my shower, I dry off and put on my clothes. I try to wear something clean and comfortable. Sometimes I wear jeans and a t-shirt. If I have a meeting, I wear something more formal. Next, I go to the kitchen and prepare my breakfast. I usually eat something simple, like toast, eggs, and fruit. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. If I have more time, I make an omelette or oatmeal. I like to eat slowly so I can enjoy my food. I drink coffee most mornings. Sometimes I drink green tea because it feels light and fresh. While eating, I sometimes watch a short video. Other times, I just enjoy the quiet and listen to birds outside. I check my phone before I leave the house. I look at the time and read my messages. I check my calendar to see if I have any meetings. I pack my bag with everything I need. My phone, my notebook, my keys, and my water bottle. Then I put on my shoes and go out the door. I usually leave the house around 8 a.m. If I'm early, I walk slowly and enjoy the morning air. If I'm late, I walk quickly or take the bus. I like to arrive at work or school on time. Being on time helps me feel organized and calm. Sometimes I stop at a cafe and buy a coffee to go. I say good morning to people I see on the street. I try to smile and be friendly, even if I feel tired. Every morning is a little bit different, but I follow the same basic routine. Having a routine helps me start my day with less stress. When I practice English in the morning, I feel more focused. I'm proud of my progress and I will keep going. Now, let's practice a short story about my morning routine. This is shadowing practice. Try to speak along with me at the same time, like my echo. Don't worry about being perfect. Just follow my voice and try to match my rhythm. If it feels too fast, you can listen first, then rewind and try shadowing the second time. Are you ready? Let's begin. In the morning, I usually wake up at around 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up a bit earlier if I have a lot to do. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about the day ahead. I stretch my arms, yawn a little, and slowly get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth for 2 full minutes. After that, I wash my face with cold water. It really helps me wake up and feel fresh. If I feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. I often listen to relaxing music while I shower. It helps me feel more calm and focused. After the shower, I put on clean clothes and check my hair in the mirror. Next, I go into the kitchen and start making breakfast. I usually eat 2 pieces of toast with butter and jam. Sometimes I add a boiled egg. I drink a large cup of coffee. That's very important to me in the morning. While eating, I sit by the window and look outside. Sometimes I hear birds singing and I enjoy the peaceful moment. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. I look at the time, my to-do list, and my schedule for the day. Then I prepare my bag. I make sure I have everything: my phone, my wallet, my notebook, and sometimes a snack. Finally, I put on my jacket and shoes, open the door, and step outside to begin my day. Excellent. You're doing great. Now let's move to the afternoon, the middle part of the day. Many people are busy in the afternoon. Some people go to work, some go to school, some stay home and take care of the house or family. Whatever you do, the afternoon is a good time to practice English. Even if you're busy, you can still listen and repeat. Let's learn common afternoon sentences together. Try to repeat after me slowly and clearly. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after I eat. I check my emails and answer the important ones first. I often read messages from coworkers or classmates. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes I meet with a client or my manager. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I type reports or prepare presentations. I look at my calendar to see what I need to do next. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. It helps me think clearly and work better. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or a biscuit. If I have time, I go for a short walk to get fresh air. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel better and more energized. If the weather is nice, I walk around the block. When I have free time in the afternoon, I study English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast while I walk. Other times I read a short article or story online. I watch videos where the speaker talks slowly. I repeat short phrases out loud to practice speaking. This helps me speak more fluently and clearly. Before I finish work, I write down what I did today. This helps me stay organized and ready for the next day. Sometimes I write one new English word I learned. I like to review my English notebook before I stop working. I feel good when I make progress, even small progress. Learning a little bit every day is better than nothing. Now I'll tell you a story about my afternoon. This is shadowing practice. Try to speak along with me at the same time, like my echo. Don't worry about being perfect. Just follow my voice and try to match my rhythm. If it feels too fast, you can listen first, then rewind and try shadowing the second time. Are you ready? Let's begin. After lunch, I usually go back to my desk to continue working. I checked my emails and write a to-do list for the afternoon. I often have a video meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what we will do next. The meetings are usually short, about 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a short break. I walk to the kitchen and make a cup of tea. I drink slowly while standing near the window. Sometimes I step outside for some fresh air. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I usually listen to a podcast or read a short article. Sometimes I watch a video where the speaker talks slowly. I pause the video and repeat the sentences. This is great practice. It helps me speak more naturally and understand better. Before I stop working for the day, I write down a short summary of what I did. I also write one sentence in English to describe how I feel. For example, I finished all my work today and I feel proud. Or, I didn't study much today, but I will try again tomorrow. This helps me reflect and stay motivated to keep learning. Great work! Now let's finish with the evening and night. Evening is a special time. It's a time to relax, review your day, and prepare for tomorrow. Let's learn how to describe your evening routine in English. Repeat after me. I come home at 6 in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes to rest. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music to relax. I cook dinner or I order food if I feel tired. I usually eat something healthy like vegetables, rice, and chicken. I eat dinner at the table, not in front of the TV. Sometimes I eat with my family and we talk about our day. we share stories and laugh together. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. I like to keep my kitchen clean before I relax. Sometimes I go for a short walk after dinner. Walking helps me digest my food and clear my mind. In the evening, I have some free time to do what I enjoy. I might watch a TV show or read a book. Sometimes I call a friend or talk to my family. I try not to use my phone too much before bed. It's better to relax my eyes and mind. Before bed, I take a shower to feel fresh and clean. I brush my teeth carefully for 2 minutes. I put on comfortable pajamas and turn off the lights. I set my alarm for the next morning. I like to go to bed at the same time every night. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I tried to get at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Good sleep is very important for my health and energy. Sometimes I think about my day before I fall asleep. I think about what went well and what I can improve tomorrow. I feel grateful for the good things in my life. Then I close my eyes, take a deep breath, and fall asleep. Now, let's practice a short story about my evening. This is shadowing practice. Try to speak along with me at the same time, like my echo. Don't worry about being perfect. Just follow my voice and try to match my rhythm. If it feels too fast, you can listen first, then rewind and try shadowing the second time. Ready? Let's begin. In the evening, I usually come home around 6. The first thing I do is take off my shoes and put on comfortable slippers. I sit on the sofa for a few minutes to rest and relax. Then I go to the kitchen to prepare dinner. I cook something simple and healthy. Tonight, I am making rice, vegetables, and grilled chicken. While cooking, I listen to music or a podcast. It makes cooking more enjoyable. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. I don't like to leave dirty dishes overnight. When the kitchen is clean, I feel more relaxed. Sometimes I go for a short walk around my neighborhood. The fresh air helps me feel calm. Other times, I just sit by the window and watch the sky get dark. In the evening, I have free time to do what I like. Sometimes I watch a TV show in English. It's good practice and also entertaining. Other times, I read a book or study English vocabulary. Before bed, I take a warm shower and brush my teeth. I put on my pajamas and set my alarm for tomorrow morning. I turn off all the lights except one small lamp. I get into bed, think about my day, and feel grateful. Then I close my eyes and fall asleep peacefully. Excellent work today. You listened to 100 daily routine sentences in English. You practiced speaking by repeating after me. You listened to 3 stories about morning, afternoon, and evening routines. And most importantly, you tried to speak in English using your own words. This is real progress. You're not just studying English. You are using English. You are living in English, one sentence at a time. Keep building your confidence. Keep practicing your daily routine in English until it feels natural and easy. Come back to this video often. Listen again, repeat again, and each time you will feel more comfortable speaking. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. Every sentence you speak, every word you practice, every video you watch is helping you improve. I believe in you, and I'm proud of your effort. This is Speak English with Me. I'm Amy, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.